Hi everyone, and welcome back to Jarissa Explains. I'm Marissa.
And I'm Jamie. And today, ladies and gentlemen, we got a good one for you. We're tasting beers from Magic Hat.
This is the participation pack. It's talking about participating in voting, which everyone should be doing this November.
Yep, be sure to get your vote in. The three flavors we're going to be trying today are Heart of Darkness Stout, Never on Time Pilsner, and Bartlett Bay Margarita Inspired Ghost.
What's Ghost?
That's a good question. I don't really quite know what Ghost is. I'm assuming that it's a style of beer, like a stout beer or like a Pilsner.
All right.
It's a certain style of beer.
We'll look it up and we will put it on the screen.
Now, we've tried beers from Magic Hat before on previous videos, and they always seem to deliver pretty well, so I'm really intrigued to see how these ones taste.
Yeah, I'm excited to taste them as well. The first beer that we're going to be trying is the Heart of Darkness.
Yes, the Heart of Darkness Stout, ladies and gentlemen.
The Heart of Darkness.
It's a pretty serious name for a beer. Heart of Darkness is a diabolically delicious stout swirling around a dreamlike undercurrent of bittersweet chocolate from deep roasted malts. Awaken your soul with a rich swirl of creamy black rapture.
Oh my.
I always have to say, Magic Hat, I really do love your all's poetic writings.
Yeah, me too.
On your beers. You always seem to knock it out of the park. I really do enjoy these a lot.
Let's have a taste.
Oh, absolutely. Let's see what the color is. It's like your standard issue porter. Dark, heavy, looking like cola. Here's what it looks like. Alright, let's give it a whiff.
It does look like cola. It smells rich and chocolatey.
It doesn't smell as coffee as a lot of stouts do.
No, it doesn't.
Cheers.
Cheers. It does taste pretty chocolatey and very carbonated. I'm getting chocolate over everything.
I agree. Towards the back end though, it gives me the residual taste of like pretzels. You know, like after you eat a bunch of pretzels and the aftertaste. For some reason, I'm getting that residual back taste when it's said and done. And I like that because I love pretzels.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
I'm not getting pretzels, but I'm getting chocolate and stout beer.
This is a very good stout, but it tastes like other chocolate stouts that I've had before, but it's like a little bit different.
It's like the regular stout beer, like kind of a Guinness type of taste, but with chocolate, like a lot of chocolate.
And it's not as heavy and lingering as other stouts, like kind of just like engulf your palate and just like hang there.
Right.
This is kind of in and out, like, but it still brings a stout punch, but it just kind of like tapers off towards the end. This beer is a 5.7 alcohol by volume. I didn't tell you that at the beginning. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. So it is bringing a little bit of a hefty punch to it, but you don't really taste the alcohol. It's just well-bodied and it's full flavor.
It's a well-rounded beer.
Yeah.
Stout beer.
Absolutely. All right, love. 1 out of 10. What do you think?
I think I'm probably going to give this one a 9 because I think it's a great beer and I like chocolate and it tastes a lot like chocolate.
I'm going to give it a 7 because I like it, but it's not one of my favorites, but I do like what they're doing with the stout. I'm not really a huge fan on stouts to begin with. I mean, I'll drink them if that's what we're dealing with. But,
yeah, I mean, I'm just going by like what it is. I have to be like kind of in the mood for a stout to really drink it.
It's definitely a unique stout that is standing alone amongst all of them. On to the next beverage. Palate cleanser. Our next beer from the people at Magic Hat is their Never on Time Pilsner with an alcohol by volume of 4.8, so it's lower than the stout.
Yes.
A bang up Pilsner. Let's see what the poetic description is. Never on Time is a bang up Pilsner with a light biscuity body full of crisp floral hop notes.
This seems like it could be like a summer beer.
I think it's going to be hoppy. If they're already mentioning the hops, I think it's going to have some hop about it. But we'll see.
I'm also looking at the label and like they're in the desert, there's a sun.
Color usually helps. Ooh, a nice light golden color. Let's give it a whiff.
It smells hoppy.
That smells like beer.
But I'm not complaining about it. I mean, I'm excited to try it.
Cheers.
Cheers. Honestly, it's not as hoppy as I expected.
I completely agree with her. I see where they're talking about those floral notes, and I do get a little tiny residual of the hop in there, but it really is not prevalent hardly at all.
I kind of tasted on the aftertaste a little bit more than I'd like, but It's not as strong like the hops themselves. Like I could tolerate this. Like, would you say it's a little citrusy too at the beginning?
It's a little citrusy. It tastes like a pretty classic Pilsner with the hint of hops, and like she said, it's a little bit on the back end in your aftertaste, but then the floral notes is just all over.
Yeah.
And
Definitely.
It's quite pleasant, and yeah. I think you were spot on that they probably would be a nice summer beer. I mean, it tastes a lot similar to ones I've had before. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've had like this style of beer before with just another little slight tweak here and there. You know, that's not to say that it's not good.
No.
It's just still in the same ballpark as all the other guys. It stands out, but it's not really that far ahead of the pack.
Yeah.
It's standing out.
I like that it's not too hoppy.
Yeah, oh yeah, I like that note too.
Yeah.
And it kind of lingers a little bit longer than the stout did.
Yeah, it definitely does.
I would assume the stout would have been here a little while longer and like lingered on your palate, but this guy's hanging out for a little while. I still feel him like in my cheeks. And
yeah, I'm still tasting the floral notes and the hops.
Yeah, and the longer it stays in there, the hoppier it gets.
Yeah, it's odd.
It is odd. That is interesting. I guess that's something different than this beer.
Yeah.
So, love, what do you think? 1 out of 10?
I mean, I think this is a really great beer.
You've had Pilsners before, so
yeah.
you know what you're looking for.
Alright, well, I think I'm actually going to give this one an 8. I like that, of course, like I said, like it's not too hoppy, and I think it's a general, overall, a good beer.
I'm going to go right along with her and give it an 8 as well. I was totally expecting this thing to have like some sharp hop bite to it, and it actually turned out quite pleasant.
And for our last beer that we're going to try, it's called Bartlett Bay. It's a margarita-inspired ghost. This is a 3% alcohol by volume. It's much lower than the others.
Yeah, so we started off at the top and have gradually gone down in the alcohol level.
Yep.
Time to hit the bay. The poetic reading for this beer.
Can I do the poetic reading?
Absolutely, well, by all means. There you go, do the poetic reading.
This liquid vacation balances the sweet with the sour, creating a fiesta of flavors from orange to lime to nectarine, with a little salt for good measure. Time to hit the bay, wouldn't you say? Olé! Okay, well, I'm really excited about this because I love margaritas. The whole time I was pregnant, I was craving margaritas.
Sure were. I think this beer's gonna have like a nice citric taste to it.
Sweet and sour, maybe?
No, I'm thinking more like citric. I'm thinking like a Corona with a lime in it, or some sort of like maybe an orange type of flavor to it as well. Okay. I could be completely wrong.
We'll see. They didn't say something about salt.
Yeah, so that has like a hint of salt in there. Because I'm margarita, I'm assuming. Give it a whiff.
It definitely smells fruity. Here's the color.
Cheers.
Cheers. Whoa. That's very citrusy. Like tangy.
There is an overabundant taste of like lemon and lime in this.
Yeah. Orange to me. Like, did you ever drink Tang? That stuff as a kid?
Yes, I drink Tang. It does kind of taste like Tang.
Yeah,
now, you're right.
It's like
that's a very good analogy.
Like that.
Yeah, you're right. That's a very good analogy. Yes.
Thank you.
It's sour. It's a multitude of citric flavors. So I can taste lime, lemon, and like you said, a little bit of almost like orange in there too. But your orange Tang, like that real tartness. With how
it's very tart like that, yeah.
That's what it tastes. And then on the end, you get a little hint of that saltiness that they were talking about.
It's almost like Tang mixed with beer or something.
Yeah. The saltiness on the back end of it is making me want to like lick my lips like when you're drinking a margarita. All these beers have been different and unique, but this one by far is standing out as its own player and as its own unique beer more so than the other two, I would have to say.
They've all been good in their own ways.
Right? Yeah. So, love, what do you think? 1 out of 10 on this last beer.
See, I'm stalling because I don't know what to rate it. It's good. Let me give it another taste. Would I really go out of my way to drink this?
Would I go out of my way to drink this? No. But if I was out somewhere trying their beers, like I've often done, I've gone to microbreweries and just tried all their different beers. I'd try this beer too.
Alright.
But I don't think this is like one of my top favorites, but it is delivering, like you said, on what it's delivering. So I'm going to give this beer a solid 7.
Well, I think I'm going to give it an 8 because I do like it. I don't know that I would go out of my way to drink it, but it is good for what it is.
They were a good little pack of 3. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this brings us to the end of our beer taste testing from the good people at Magic Hat with their participation variety pack. You can get this at your local liquor store. We did. It comes with these 3 fine flavors. And basically it's promoting you to go out and vote when it's time to.
Or mail in your vote.
Yeah. Do whatever you got to. Whoever you want to vote for. Choice is yours. It's one of our great rights in this country.
Yes, so make sure you do it.
Yes. Give us some likes and subscribe down at the bottom and ring that bell for future updates of us trying other things or trivia or for the power hours that you all enjoy so much.
Yes. You can follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Jarissa Explains. And thank you all for watching, and we will see you all in our next video. Bye!
Bye!